Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Bread Mower.
And this is IFXtra. So, how is everyone this week? We're all fine here. We've been working away. We haven't got much summer at the moment, have we? July's been very wet, cold, rainy.
Yeah, I mean, we just got like, there's been a yellow warning for thunderstorms the last couple of days, and now there's one for wind.
Oh, is there? I don't know about the wind one.
So
yeah, but we are expecting a heat wave towards the middle of this month, so we'll see. Now we're in a new month. Anyway, what have you been working on this week?
Okay, so mostly client stuff, the project that never ends, but we're getting there. I've had a few sort of Teams meetings with them, and things are looking promising.
Wrapping up.
So hopefully it might be payday soon, which would be nice. But couple of interference bits. One of which was I think it was Fennec Fox, actually. Am I confusing two things? No, it was Fennec Fox mentioned that there was an issue with relaxed games not having the correct timer applied. Okay. So instead of the 20 minutes that you get for relaxed, I was getting 10 minutes. I've narrowed it down to it's a bug in the iPhone iPad app. It's something that was in the Android one, but was fixed during the last update for that, but still outstanding on iOS. So I've got to
get the whole different machine out.
I haven't done it yet, and Fennec Fox was like, "Oh no, don't worry about it. It's not a serious thing." But it would be nice to do it, and it will potentially be the last update of the current version of the apps, because there'll be a new version after we've done the new website.
Cool. Okay.
That will be a lot easier to manage, hopefully. Anyway, We'll see. So, I've tracked that down. I know what it is.
Okay.
I'll get a fix out for you soon. But as you've said, since we got our new desks in January, I haven't actually plugged our Mac back in. It's just been sat under a...
Best to leave it off.
It's been sat under a pile of stuff on my desk for 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
7 months.
Okay.
Been
that long? Oh, yeah.
So on the case with that.
I hear we have a new patron.
We do. And coincidentally, it's Fennec Fox. Thank you very much for that. That is much appreciated.
You're very awesome.
And things like that, like ongoing
you should definitely do it now.
Monthly things, do really help us with interference, because
we know what's coming in and we can pay the servers.
So it goes towards server bills and things, along with any money we get from Twitch and stuff like that. It's not quite time to retire by any stretch of the imagination, but it does take the pressure off a bit with like paying the bills for interference and stuff. So thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Cool. Okay, now it's time to see who won this week's awards. Pitch of the week this week goes to Loco Louie for weird photo shoot with cow on an ironing board and a plate of steak. Just like how the cow's just relaxed there thinking, this is all perfectly normal. Yeah. Nice one, Loco. We love it.
My favourite description this week was Blonde Girl and Bear Discuss Their Allergies, Rockily, by Sherry Rio. Yeah, I mean, sometimes just simple things jump out at me. I love puns. Yeah, she's all like, stay away, I'm allergic to bear spit. And then cobs a rock at him, and the bear's like, well, I'm allergic to rocks, lady. Sounds like a rocky discussion. Nice work, Sherry Rio.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Donna for cute happy monkey toy. He looks a little bit scary, but I think he's having fun. That's brilliant colours. Well done, Donna. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now I'm going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week I said, what do you think of tattoos? Have you got any? And I quite like them on some people. I don't like a lot, though. I don't like loads on the face or anything like that. But I was fancied getting maybe one. So I think maybe I should have the interference logo. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that fussed about them, although it does sort of cross my mind occasionally. I did think similar to you. Each time we do a project, like if you've ever seen like an IT nerd's laptop, we're big into hexagonal stickers.
Oh.
Because then you can kind of tessellate them.
Oh, yeah.
So like when they get free stickers for products or whatever, they sort of build up a honeycomb on the laptop. I'm unusual because I've just got like interference stickers and things on, which are like random weird shapes. But I do sometimes think maybe every time we do a project, we should
tattoo.
yeah, like a little hexagonal, like, you know, just a small thing,
Yeah.
and just kind of like build it up.
Cool.
So that you know, that sort of crosses my mind, like a logo kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or just some sort of like little tiny thing somewhere to, like, you know, to remember or something like that. But like, you know, just sort of on your wrist or something.
Yeah, you don't want it hidden away all the time, do you? Peter Pan sections, I think they're really cool, especially when they have special meaning behind them. But of course, they don't have to. If I can handle it, I'll probably get sleeves, one arm for things that are really important and the other arm for cute things. But I've got no idea about I'm not 100% sure about most of my ideas, but I know that Pugsley will be my first tattoo.
Nice.
Oh, Pugsley the doggy.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope Pugsley's doing okay.
I suppose if you want to test that out first, we got my dad, I think a few years ago now, probably, a pair of like pull-on fake tattoo sleeves. It was like, I don't really know how to describe it, but basically tights for your arm. But with like, so it looked like you had tattoos. So, you know, you could sort of try it out with that. I don't think so. It was just a joke thing. Okay. Muckluck Canuck saying, if they're done right, my subjective version of right, I like them and can even think they look attractive. But for myself, I've never figured out something I'd want for the rest of my life, especially as my skin ages. I mean, I guess, well, that's one of the counter arguments, isn't it? You know, it's on forever. Obviously you can't get them removed, but also if your skin changes shape, so you know, like if you put on or lose weight, or as you get older, I suppose maybe they don't look quite how you intended. So yeah, something true there.
Zoja says, I love them. I've got two on the chest. Ooh, the two on my chest, I have my daughter's names and birthdays on them. Multitude on my back, some on my arms, one on each of the backs of my hands, one on my left palm. Ooh, but that was painful. I have mum and dad and brother's names on my fingers and a massive Inuyasha on my side. Unfortunately, no colour on any of them. If someone had not screwed me of it, I would have had Wolverine on my other side too, look like him too. I looked like him and Inuyasha were battling, and it would have been a pile of skulls underneath. Wow, all very artistic there. Maybe sometime I can finally get that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd never thought about it, but you could kind of set up interesting things, couldn't you? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Cool.
Pointy Catty says, I have a sun tattoo on my left arm. At the time I saw it as a sign of light and that things would get better during hard times, but now I see it as a symbol of life and death and as a warning that the sun may seem nice, but it can be dangerous.
That's global warming for you then.
That's quite deep.
But that's how it's getting these days, isn't it? It's making you think that.
This is true.
I can understand that.
But as Baz Luhrmann said, ladies and gentlemen of the class of '99, wear sunscreen.
9% said, I have a shamrock on my arm to represent my Irish heritage. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, now we're going to go and see what we'll be doing next week in the forums. Let's list all the things we would not like to have in our room in alphabetical order. I will start. A. Anaconda.
If you'd like to join in with that, just head over to the Forum Games Forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list. Okay, and don't forget, tomorrow night is Zeitgeist Night. It is quiz night, and it will happen this time. Yeah, we said that last week, and then had technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I spent like 45 minutes poking it.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened, so we were like, sorry, we're going to have to abort. And of course, then it started working about 5 minutes after that.
Yeah,
so.
but everyone got by then.
I mean, we've just done a test, you know, just before recording this video. Everything worked great. So, you know,
fingers crossed, there will
hopefully
be
it'll be good tomorrow. Anyway, yes, so I'm supposed to say, if you haven't seen this before, every Sunday night, when it works, this is the first time that's happened. Every Sunday night over, now I've confused myself now. Every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Each round's based on, let's say, drawings. I won't say this week's drawings because we're going to
Any-
redo last week's questions.
Yeah.
Each round's based on drawing some interference, and Bunnery here uses them as inspiration for the round. So if there's a drawing of a seagull, we might have a round on seabirds, seaside resorts, things with wings, things that steal your chips, things that still have their hat on after the birthday party. And
there's him and Kenneth Branagh.
yes, well, that's
Still
true.
got the hat on.
He's Party Kenneth, though.
Yeah, he is
Party
now.
KB.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I've got an alarm going off on my phone now. We'll keep that in. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Who have I chosen? That's what
everything's just happening out of sequence, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'll tell you.
We were going to do this quiz last week, but things went wrong. So the questions and topics and hence pictures tomorrow are the ones from last week. But for anyone who didn't see that, who are you featuring?
We have got Tilda, we've got Latchlock, we've got Cookie Crumble, Zimvivi, and Strawberry Ice Cream. So some interesting rounds. So we don't want to lose them. We might as well use them.
Exactly. Yes, use it or lose it.
So join us tomorrow for season 17, episode 3.
Yes.
At last.
Exactly. we don't give up. Yeah.
No, we'll keep going.
Yeah, we had to. It just. By the time things were working last week, there wouldn't have been enough time to do it properly. We would have had to just rush through everything.
Yeah.
So,
and people have schedules, you're busy.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You don't want to spend more than an hour.
We try not
with
to finish too late.
Exactly.
Anyway, point is, everything will be good. So join us tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK, twitch.tv/interference.
Okay, that's all the news for now. Just goes to say.
Yep. Oh, hang on. I've just remembered. No, well, we haven't come up with a plan with it yet. But yeah, never mind. I'll say it in a moment.
Okay.
Everything happening out of sequence. If you're not taking part in the game already, then get involved. You can join on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter.
We're on X.
No, I'm still calling it Twitter.
Okay.
For the time being, but let's be honest.
Who knows how long.
But
we are on Facebook as well.
Yeah, we're on Facebook at Play Interference and patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game. I feel like in terms of socials, I mean, the main thing you can do to keep track of what's happening is obviously if you're on Interference, then you get a weekly news post that we do.
Yeah.
Or if you're on Discord, we post
That's
stuff on
about
there.
everything on there. Everything.
That's playinterference.com/discord.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, Patreon. Patrons get supporter status in Interference, so you get cool things like replays, extra game modes, all that kind of stuff. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
Okay, that's all news for now. So we'll see you again next week.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.